Grand Old Partisan celebrates more than 17 decades of Republican heroes and heroics. Today I celebrate Juneteenth. This holiday marks the end of slavery in the United States. Though the Civil War was over, Democrats in control of Texas neglected to inform their slaves that they had been declared free 2 years earlier by President Abraham Lincoln. June 19, 1865, General Gordon Granger landed at Galveston and proclaimed an end to slavery in the Lone Star State. Quote, "The people of Texas are informed that, in accordance with a proclamation from the Executive of the United States, all slaves are free. This involves an absolute equality of personal rights and rights of property between former masters and slaves, and the connection heretofore existing between them becomes that between employer and hired labor." African Americans rejoiced, while Democrats raged. General Granger then traveled around Texas to inform African Americans still being held in bondage by their Democrat masters that they were in fact free. He zealously advocated civil rights for the former slaves. Too zealously, it turned out, for Lincoln's Democrat successor, Andrew Johnson. 7 weeks after his arrival, Granger was relieved of command by President Johnson. Back to Basics for the Republican Party explains that any officer who exerted himself in defense of African Americans was out of a job. For this reason, Johnson dismissed the conscientious Phil Sheridan, who had sent General Granger to Galveston, from command in Texas and Louisiana. Sheridan's replacement was General Winfield Hancock, who then allowed white supremacist thugs a free hand. Democrats nominated Hancock for president in 1880. Back to Basics for the Republican Party is my civil rights history of the GOP. To quote the book, "The more we Republicans know about the history of our party, the more the Democrats will worry about the future of theirs." For more information, see grandoldpartisan.com.